UMass will kick off and will be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Penn State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Complete to the right. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Trying to get to him. He's got his man. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The Nittany Lions get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays. And you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Hardy. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn...
Oh, look out! He's at the 40. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Tackled immediately after the catch.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Throws to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. He's already thrown 1 interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes you get rushed, and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you realize, like, I'm bending, I'm throwing off my back foot, like, slow it down, take some deep breaths, understand, like, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be all right. Let's make some things happen.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Obliterates him, still on the move. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harding. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Pumachan. Got him downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. UMass quickly back to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Finds his man down the middle. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hester. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Got a man, it's John. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen! He'll try to tack on one more.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. It'll be a draw. Got room at the 35. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Dances away from the D. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. Grabs it in the middle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to throw. It's Kumachan. Lets it fly. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab. It's John. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Looking left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Wide open downfield. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Aller. He wants to take the top off. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick.
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Offense gets set for second down.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm? Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's John. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Offense working from the pistol. On the ground, it's Singleton. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sends that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Smashes through the tackle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperate. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Offense getting set for first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Floating away. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
A loss of 5 yards on the play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Penn State.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, it's Saunders. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th down.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, UMass!
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back to throw, it's Allard. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Singleton. The ball's free. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
This is a timeout, quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.